Action.
Quiet on set. Quiet on set. Take one.
Quiet on set. Action. Quiet on set. Quiet on set.
You're supposed to say that before.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Casa Flores podcast. I feel like I keep saying I'm so excited to be here, but I really am. I genuinely get excited to record this podcast every week, is what we're shooting for. So, as we were getting ready to record this, it's like a tradition now. It's a business expense that we need to go get BlackRock before we record, right? I like a little energy, a little drinky, if you will. And so I was like, Belen, let's go get an energy drink, kind of forcing it down her throat. Like, let's go get something. I don't even care if you want something or not. Let's go. So I finally get her to come into the car. We go, we're driving, and then we pull up, and I'm just like, I literally pull up, and I'm just like waiting at the window to be attended. Crickets, literally nothing. And I'm like, wait, are they closed? And mind you, we're pulling up. Today's Friday. It's a little past 8, and I just assumed that they closed at 9. I think this is new. What is going on? I'm hurt because I was so excited. I was looking forward to recording, looking forward to this drink, and now I can't get my third fix of caffeine today. Ah.
Sounds like you have a problem.
But yeah, so I'm bothered. I was like, we came back home and my mom was looking at me and I was like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm mad. I'm just mad. So here we are settling for a Coke Zero. Win, 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 win. And this is where you play the sound from SpongeBob's violin, world's smallest violin. Anyway, how are you doing?
Good.
Actually,
What's that supposed to mean?
well, because we always say that, how you doing? And then, we actually say how we're doing.
Yeah, I'm actually good. I got a new job opportunity.
Ooh.
I'm excited about learning about that. And it's also a very good schedule that I would have. So I would be able to do other things.
Yeah, it sounds
and
like
I
it's
get paid more than my last job.
which is what you should always be shooting for. It's what I said last time. I am excited for you for the consistency. I'm such a consistency girly now. So I love a consistency knowing like what your week is going to look like because then you can plan things, you can do stuff, and it's just like it's good to have a routine and a schedule. Some people don't live by it. I'm literally thinking of my cousin. She's like the complete opposite of me. It's so funny because she always jokes about how I am a type A mom and she's a type B, but I feel like I'm a loose type A. I'm not like a full type A, you know?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You never heard of like the type A, type B mom? It's like the type A mom is like the one who has like everything scheduled, everything organized. The kids have a bedtime, and then there'd be like it'd be the opposite. The kid would be playing with like the lid of a Tupperware, like you know what I mean. And my kids would have like sensory toys, like all sorts of stuff, organized learning type of thing. And then her kids are like, had McDonald's for the second time this week, type of thing. Nothing wrong with that, but it's just funny. I actually wrote down, I think I said this in the last episode, I wanted to write down how my week was going so I could talk about it because I had a pretty good week, actually. So I want to, go over my week. But I've been doing a lot of vacation planning. I've been buying all the last few bits and pieces of clothes. Visited my boyfriend's family recently. And in meeting them and their home and their space, I absolutely fell in love with them. They are the sweetest people. I have some of the sweetest people I've ever met. And it's one of those feel good moments because I've been in relationships, sadly, where you go into the family dynamic and you just didn't feel accepted. They weren't really warm or welcoming. So to have the opposite experience is like, what more could you ask for, right? And so with that, and when I knew they were coming into town, I literally told my boyfriend, I was like, I can't wait to have dinner with them. Let's organize something. I can't wait to see them. I can't wait to give them a good squeeze. Like, they're just such good people, like good, solid heart people. And when they came, they were having a special certain type of night of something that they wanted to do. So we went off and did that, and it was a really good time. And it was really nice to just spend time with their family and see how everyone is dynamic is, because like I've met different parts of his family separately, so to see all the siblings together, all the aunts and uncles, was kind of funny. And to finally put faces to the name, because my boyfriend talks about all these like different parts and components and special people in his life, and so to finally be like, oh, that's so and so, this is so and so, and their career, and see what they look like, it was just like, it was like the worlds colliding. It's like the crossover episode, you know what I mean? So it was really cute, and it was really nice. My boyfriend gave me a lot of good feedback. It was really cute that they all really liked me too. And one of them, it was so funny, but I was like, one of them was like, he complimented me, and he could have just been silly, but I take it as a true compliment. He was like, "Oh, you're much prettier than the pictures," and I was like, "What?" I like the moment he said that, I kind of so badly wanted to be like, and ask my boyfriend like, "What pictures are we showing?" Because first of all, I think I picture pretty well, and second, like, okay, thank you, that's really nice. So it was cute.
I get that compliment too. You look better in person.
What do you mean?
Saying I look ugly?
But I'm like, okay, thanks. It's like a backhanded compliment, but it's meant to be nice. So,
Guys,
yeah.
I look better in videos. Little videos.
What else happened? I ended up calling out from work for the first time, I think, this year. I don't ever do that. So that was a moment in time. We also took the time to celebrate you for you getting the job. That was fun. Me and my boyfriend and Belen, we all went and got food, hung out.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
We had a funny, cute little waiter. That was Belen's choice. If there's one thing about Belen, ask her where she's celebrating her birthday every year.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's funny.
Do I get wings there?
Do I get wings there? No. But that was fun. I also forgot to say we hung out with our cousin, and we had a little like beach moment. No, it was like a marina drive. It was like I think it's like a river type thing, not a beach, but that was a lot of fun. We soaked up some sun. It was really cute. We like, if there's one thing I really want to do this summer is more moments like that, where I have this big beach like umbrella, grab that, throw that in the trunk, prep some sandwiches or fruit and drinks, and just like bring the speaker and just like soak up the UVs, you know, what's it called? Get a little tanner and just have a moment to soak it in. It's so nice to get away. And so that was really cute. We did that so spontaneously. I mean, we kind of planned it, but like invited our cousin last minute, put everything together last minute, and she actually showed up. If you're watching this, LOL, you're funny, love you, and hate you at the same time for that. She's the type of girl where you'll like invite her to things, and then she'll like be like, yeah, oh my god, can't wait, that sounds like so much fun, da 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 da, and then you like confirm with her the night before, the day of, and she's like, what? I confirmed that? Like she's like caught off guard, or like, I don't know, I can't, or she'll like be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll call you later. You don't hear from her, but it's always so good, so fun to be with her. She's a hoot. What else happened? Oh, and then it was cute. We also had Father's Day recently. And so I got to spend time with my boyfriend's dad, and that was so cute. It was really nice to celebrate him. I did like a whole speech, not speech at the same time. Well, you know how like I'll be like, I want to say something at the dinner table. And so I made it a moment to just be like, oh, appreciate you, love you, like I care about you, and I like appreciate the way you've raised your son. And it was so funny because his dad is not like most, maybe this is probably definitely a everybody's POC dad type of moment, but not mushy gushy in the feelings, and so was just taking it in, eating his pizza like a man does. And at the end he was like, thank you so much, and so did my boyfriend. But it was really cute. We got one of his favorite little dishes and meals, and it was cute. We all had a moment. What else happened over the past few days? I think that was kind of my weekend. Yeah, and we got mics. So happy because the other mics were just, it was fun while it lasted. It was a makeshift moment. Oh, and that's the other thing. a couple of days ago, we had a whole moment with these mics. I couldn't figure out. I had a whole moment. I couldn't figure out what was going on and why I couldn't get both audios to sync into one video. And let me tell you one thing about this podcast. It has humbled me. It is like learning a new skill, editing, all of this. So while you may not know, it takes so much time and effort. I feel like I've got a pretty good like grasp on how to edit now, and do these small little things. But it was just really difficult in the beginning. And like, who's going to teach you these things? Absolutely no one. It's just like figuring it out on your own. It's very much bringing me back to my first generation, first sibling, child, daughter, figuring things out. But it's fun to learn, and I'm going to keep learning, and I'm sure the editing will be so much faster very soon, and I'll be able to pump out videos like nothing. And then the last thing I'll say with the videos is and like get more equipment and make it look cooler. And I want to eventually do like 2 different views, so like you can see what Belen when she's talking and it's like focused on her and then on me. So that's coming. I just need more time on my hands, babes. And then the last thing I was going to say with videos is I want to do I'm going to do solo episodes where, if there's one thing about me, is I really love a good mystery crime moment. Like, I used to watch and listen to the crime episodes all the time, and I love a good storytelling documentary, like movie on Netflix too. And so one thing I want to do, if I can, like the moment I can start pumping out more than one video a week, watch out, hang on by the seat of your pants, or however the saying goes. But I want to do like a dedicated post on a Mystery Monday type of thing where I specifically focus, I'm so excited, on like Oregon crimes. Scary. I've already picked my first case, and as I'm watching it, it's like crazy because like I know where these spots are. I know where the school and like these things happen, so it's like crazy. I can't wait to do those like videos on like the Mystery Monday or whatever day I decide to do it on, because I don't want to say I'm passionate about it, but well, a little bit. I mean, I had like my moments in high school where I like so badly wanted to be like somewhere between a cop and like a law enforcement agent of some sort, in terms of like FBI, like SWAT. Not SWAT, but like FBI. Like, I went to a trade school for that in high school. I was so bad at like, I even as far as had like a cadet interview lined up right out of high school, like was so ready to like be about it, and then it didn't happen.
I remember obviously. You put me in handcuffs and I cried.
I do not remember that at all.
I do.
What?
You got like handcuffs. You're like, do you want to? You're like, do you want to try
not
this?
Not the drama.
And then I was like, yeah, sure. And then you couldn't figure out how to take them off and like undo it. So I was stuck there and it started to hurt. I was like, Marisol, take it off. And she was like, I can't, Belen, I'm sorry. And then I just started crying. It's my first time being detained, guys. Wouldn't recommend it.
Detained is crazy. Talk about a trauma. I literally do not remember that.
That's funny, I do.
Anyways.
Cut that out. You're a good sister.
So today's video is going to be, the goal, hopefully, I feel like this is already 30 minutes long. Just the intro is I want to do a couple of short videos for those that, with that poll I did, whoever participated, thank you, by the way. Love the participation. Love it. Every like and every share and every comment is so sweet. So thank you. But I want to try a couple short episodes just to see how they do. If people are preferring that style. Do I talk too much? Yes, that's why we're here. So today's video is just going to be a random rambles. I was like, Blen, come up with a couple of questions. I'm going to come up with a couple of questions. And I'm just so curious, like, what our answers are going to be, what these questions are going to be. Blen came up with them on the fly. I was thinking about this, like, throughout the day, all day. LOL.
I forgot about it until
5 minutes ago?
No. I took a nap. And I was wondering earlier, because I had to shop around for some stuff today. And I was like, there's something that Marisol asked me to do today. And then I woke up and I remembered, because Marisol was right there. Well, actually, you were there before my nap.
Yeah, you took like a power nap, I think. That's crazy. I cannot do power naps.
That was a power nap, really?
It takes me an hour to turn my brain off. Are you kidding? Random rambles. Okay, so we're just gonna ask each other questions and see how we answer them. So, first question: sharing locations with your partner. How soon is too soon? And are you the type to share your location with your partners? How do we feel about that?
Did I do that before? I don't think so.
You didn't share locations with your partner before?
I don't think so.
You never have?
No.
That's crazy.
I think it's also just like an overthinking thing for me. I love to think that oblivion is bliss, and it really is. And I would say I'm very punctual compared to other people that I know. And usually like to do things in a timely manner. Wherever I'm going, I know what I want from that place. And I usually don't wander like around the store or anything like that.
A boy shopper.
Yeah. I think it's fine to share your location. I think for safety reasons is fine. I probably would. If I were asked, I just wouldn't look at my partner's location, because if you're not where you say you are, I'm mad. I'm gonna start a fight. But yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
But not at the same time.
I mean, whenever you guys are dating, I would say that would be the deadline to start if you want to. If you guys are talking, oblivion is bliss. I don't need to know if you're at a location that I don't know.
No, yeah, for sure. I think if you're just in the talking stage, like there's no need for the locations. That's kind of crazy until you become exclusive, or like things are super serious, which is essentially the same thing.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh no, yeah, we're sharing locations for sure. If we're dating, we're sharing locations. I feel really safe and really reassured by my partner. And so we always know what we're doing. So there's not ever really a surprise when I check his location, like out of random or whatever throughout the day. So I'm not like ever really worried about it. And when the change of plans happens, there's communication. So it's really nice to I don't have to worry or second guess anything.
I feel like if I were to ask for someone's location, I feel like I'm a very secure person in relationships. If I start to feel like my partner is lying to me, or if I catch my partner in a lie or anything like that, then that's when I would start to overthink, and that's when I feel like I would definitely ask to share a location. But if I'm asked for that, I feel like it's gone too far. Maybe I need to rethink the relationship, because I don't like feeling like that. So
it's already a non-negotiable for me. I like it. I want to know it.
She's also like a Sims collector.
That's how she treats it. I literally love it. I should check right now, but I probably want to say, this is me being dramatic. It probably is the right number. I have probably about 10 different people's locations. Like a couple of my friends, old coworkers I don't work with anymore. I love it.
I literally have 3. My mom, and my best friend.
But I check it all the time, just sometimes out of random. But I will say the only time, or most of the time when I am checking his location, is when I know me and my boyfriend have plans, and I'm just trying to see how far he is, or where he's at, or why he's taking so long to come over or something. Well, and it's funny because I actually caught one of my friends who lives out of state when she was here. I was like, wait, I texted her immediately. It was literally this week. I go, oh, are you in Oregon? And she was like, oh, I was going to surprise you guys. And I was like, yeah. You weren't going to say nothing. I know it.
Yeah, can't surprise Marisol for shit. She's always looking at locations. How many second graders do you think you could beat in a fist fight?
Second graders in a fist fight? Why are so many of them ganging up on me? I wouldn't like that.
Can you just answer the question?
How many second graders? What's the question?
Do you think you could beat in a fist fight?
Like a second grader in a fist fight?
How many second graders do you think you could beat in a fist fight?
They're all ganging up on me?
Yes. How many do you think you could take on?
Barely 1 or 2.
I feel like you got like
Well, I don't even like this question because this
15.
makes me
Okay.
feel like I'm going to be hurting these kids. I don't want to be hurting these kids.
See, never mind. Guys, I can't have fun here.
Um, and plus, I would just get mad. I'd be an angry fighter.
Yeah, exactly. So let's say no morals. How many kids do you think you could take?
Well, so is this like a video game, like where like this is what I'm trying to get
This
at.
is just.
Am I just knocking him out, like knock out one round and then I got one kid out of the way, like that type of vibe?
Sure.
Am I beating till death? God.
Yeah, that's like a 100 man versus a gorilla question. You know what I mean?
How many second graders?
I think I got a good like
10 or less.
25.
That's crazy.
I feel like I'm a lot stronger than you.
Oh, you are, and I don't care. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lift more. You lift more than me in most weights. That's okay. I'm not here to look strong anymore. I'm not here to like prove
When
strength.
were you ever here to look strong?
I think there was at one point in life, like not even that long ago, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, where I was like definitely trying to lift to like be strong, and now I'm just like I gotta cater
Your
to my body.
bones.
My bones hurt. My fucking knees hurt.
Yeah. So how many kids
My
do you
back
think?
hurts. Oh, probably 10, and I'd probably get tired.
I'd say like 15.
10 or less. I was thinking 15, but that sounds ambitious.
I think 15.
I'm okay with 10.
All right.
Ooh, okay. Maybe I'll skip this one for a little later. If you were to die, what is one stat you'd want to know about yourself? So, for example, someone posed this question. I was like, what a good question. For example, for me, like a stupid, silly one would be like, if I were to die, my stat I would want to know, which would be so embarrassing, is how many times have I had Taco Bell in my life?
Oh, that's good.
You know what I mean? Like something crazy that like you don't need to know, but it would be really funny to know. Or a serious one. Yeah, how many times do you smoke?
Yeah, I was gonna say how much money I've spent on carts.
Oh, that's
Or, like,
crazy.
weed.
You'd be a millionaire.
No, but I feel like it's definitely a good amount of money that I have spent.
Oh, yeah, yours would be that. Mine would probably be, man.
Yours isn't Taco Bell. I thought that was your
Taco
answer.
Bell would be a good one.
Yeah.
I have so much Taco Bell. Or, I mean, if I keep up at this pace, which I hope I don't, energy drinks. That's not a good one. Okay, your turn.
What part of a hamburger would you be?
Oh, cheese.
Really?
Or the bread. I
I'd be
love
the meat.
carbs. Clock me. I'm not a burger person.
It's okay. Most people aren't.
So, I mean, the protein, yeah, that sounds great, but no, I love cheese. I love dairy and bread and gluten. So I'd be either or of those things.
Yeah, I'd be cheese or the
Or
meat.
like, would it be crazy to say like the sauce of the burger? Because then you just tie it in. LOL. I like how yours are so funny and mine are like. So my next question, what generational curse would you break? I love that question. I wrote it down a long time ago. What is important to you? This is a whole topic of like an episode itself.
Physical touch and like actually showing emotions.
LOL. Pick
Talking
one.
about our
Pick
emotions.
one.
Yeah,
Nice.
that would be it.
Starts crying. Got the episode. The episode ran short. We only went through 3 questions.
Yeah, we'll be yours.
My first one would is funny. It's kind of along the same lines, but actually, I think the first one that came to mind would be physical touch and like the caring and the nurturing part. I really missed out on a lot of that in my childhood, and like I even now as an adult, which I need to go to therapy for. So my future therapist, if you're watching this, this is an issue.
You got a lot to work.
Yeah, we're in it for the long haul, babe.
Make a lot of money from her.
Job security with me. As long as I like you, and we get along. But yeah, I like and I remember, and even now, sometimes I like catch myself not wanting the physical touch or to be comforted that way when I'm like struggling and crying or like, having a moment. So I really need to work on that because I think it's such a pure form and beautiful way to love on someone. And I admire those who can do it and ask for it. Is crazy. But that is something I would love to break in and have with my kids. Like, I want them to know, and I'll never forget this, from someone I used to date. They had an older sibling that practiced this with their kids, and they said this, and it stuck with me. And I never heard him say it, but the person I was dating told me this, was that I want my kids to know that my hands are for love. Like, my hands are to love my child, and they're not to hit or spank. Which is going to be such a hard one for me to wrap around, and not in the sense that like I, am going to discipline my kids that way, but I want my kids to know that my hands are for loving. And so that stuck with me. But the physical touch, I want them to know that my arms are a safe place. My arms are their home. They can come to their mom.
It's a good one.
Their mama.
Yeah. I feel like I'm not that bad with when there's certain times when I'm going through emotions, when I'm not going through like enough emotions, I think I'm fine without a hug. But I feel like I am pretty good with asking with hugs sometimes.
Yeah, it's so weird. I'll never forget there was one time where you like were crying and I couldn't take you serious almost because you were like crying and you came to me. You're like, "Can I have a hug?" In the midst of crying, I was like, "What the fuck?" in my head. And I was like, "Yeah." I was really confused. I didn't even know how to give it at the time. Like, I couldn't recognize that was, I don't know. I just, maybe the trauma in me couldn't recognize that I needed to be serious in that moment. And I think I did. We did hug at that moment. But I was just like so weirded out. I didn't know what to do. It was really sad.
Yeah.
LOL.
What's your perfect room temperature?
Oh, LOL. I love that one. Maybe 69.
Yay.
Yeah,
Pride Month.
Honestly, I love. It's funny because I don't know if I have a certain number. When I used to have an apartment, I knew the number. That felt really good in my home. But it's weird because now I really enjoy going to bed cold. It's weird. I love having and I think this comes from my sister. Like, I purposely have my Dyson running all night long because I like the white noise of it. And then I like sleeping in the covers cold, and or like having, like, when it's cool enough in the summer, or I can't do it like in the winter or like fall even, I like having the windows open in my room when I go to sleep because I can allow the fresh air in. But then you wake up freezing is the only problem. But I love going to bed cold, but then in the daytime, probably comfortable. When we're recording our podcast, I like to be cold. Yeah, but I don't think I have a number. I don't know what the number is anymore. But probably high 60s, low 70s, because that's what I see the temperature set at here, like in the house. But my go-to is like sweats and stuff, so, and like a hoodie, but I like to be cold, so probably be colder than, because I'm a temperature person. Like, if I get too hot, I get easily frustrated and annoyed and in a bad mood.
Oh,
What's
I'd say
yours?
like a good 74, 75.
Nice.
Probably.
Hold on.
Probably. I don't mind being cold. Sometimes. Depends. I don't love going to sleep cold because I get, like, my nose gets cold and I can't breathe. So.
You can't breathe, okay.
Well, it gets, like, I don't know, like, stiff. Like, I can't describe, like, it's, like, dry. And
Stiff.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know.
fine. Okay. Rather know when you die or how you die? I love this question.
I'd rather just not know.
Okay, well, that's not a choice. It's so funny. I hate when I catch myself being sassy. Answer the question. Would you rather know how or when you die? Dun, dun, dun. It's like a double whammy. It's a double-edged sword.
Really? How? When I'd be like, oh my god, I hope. Actually,
I would want to know when I die. I wouldn't want to know how I die because then I'd be scared. I'd be like living in fear of that thing.
yeah,
or be avoiding it.
Wouldn't you be in fear, like, let's say, like, I don't know, you were to die at like 60. You'd be like, oh my god, I'm almost 60.
Yeah, but then I get everything out the way. Everything I want to do, it'd be done. It'd be happening.
Literally, I would just do everything else that would avoid that, you know?
Okay, yeah. I'd rather know when I die. But yeah, it would be really like, damn.
Yeah.
When that time comes.
Okay. What singer or band do you think is overrated?
Where do I start? Uh, Sabrina
Taylor
Carpenter,
Swift.
Taylor Swift. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, there's so many. It's like all the ones I dislike. It's quite
White
a
people,
few.
honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, those are some easy one off the top of my head. Bruno Mars. Oh, people are gonna hate me for that one.
Wow, that is crazy. Filipinos.
I'm sorry. I love Filipinos. I love the Filipino culture.
Yeah, we know.
But I just, I not the dig. Okay, there's like maybe one or two songs of Bruno Mars where I'm like, that's a good one. But I just like, to me, you know how there's some artists where like they all everything just kind of sounds the same. That's what it gives to me. I don't get excited. I don't think he's that cute. Unpopular opinion. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If this is my last episode, I'm sorry.
Third episode, she's already canceled. Yikes.
Yeah, what about you?
Taylor Swift. Sabrina Carpenter, that's how I feel her music is. It all sounds the same to me. And I just kind of know her as like a Disney star. And
I don't remember that.
well, yeah, she was like Girl Meets World, which was like,
I never watched that.
yeah, it's like it was too young for you. Like you were too old for that.
I grew up so young.
Yeah.
Ooh, why do you prefer smoking over drinking?
It's just easier. When I started smoking around COVID, and then
No, she didn't. She just turned 21.
yeah, don't do as I say, don't do as I do, or whatever.
However that saying goes.
Whatever that means. Yeah, I started smoking during COVID, so I think when I had initially done it, like, I think I'm still recovering some taste buds. But
That's
they're
crazy to me.
yeah, like I didn't taste weed at all, and like I just felt the effect.
Yuck.
Drinking, can't do it. And like some people say that they're anxious with smoking. I'm not an anxious person at all with smoking. It relaxes me a lot. If anything, it helped my anxiety.
I was gonna say, do you think it's because you're an anxious person naturally?
Yeah. So it helped. So well, some people are anxious too, and it makes them more anxious. Not with me though. It was really easy, and yeah, drinking just sucks. The taste sucks. I feel like I'm like taking shots of fucking hand
Rubbing
sanitizer.
alcohol?
Yeah. And then I'm the type of person where I have to take a swig of my chaser first, drink it, and then take another swig. I can't do it.
What a baby. Handle it. Grow up.
Okay. Try not to sleep through a gummy, and then we can talk.
Literally so embarrassing. When was it? And this is my answer for you. Hopefully that's not in there. I don't think it would be. It's raining. You can hear it. But
Oregon.
what?
Oregon.
Yeah, I cannot smoke. I cannot do I can't do any of it. I think it was for Christmas. I don't remember when it was. It was like a holiday. We were supposed to hang out, and Belen was like, "Let's have a gummy. Let's have something."
Yeah, because I knew that she couldn't smoke because she doesn't know how to inhale. She literally. You know how much of like a cart that she's wasted of mine because she literally has done that.
So dramatic. Maybe probably like 2 or 3 times at most. How much of her? We're not gonna get into that. Gonna piss me off. But yeah, I can't. I've tried. I think I can do it, but like I don't.
You don't inhale.
I feel like I have because then I felt high before. I've done it before. I don't know. Anyway, point is we did a gummy. Like I don't know what holiday it was or anything. It was not too long ago, and I literally took it, and like the next half hour, I'm like falling asleep on the couch.
No, she was like, "Hold on, I'm just gonna lay down." And then she knocked the fuck out.
Woke up 3 hours later, and the holiday was over. It was so embarrassing. But it's also kind of cool and good to know that works for me. So if I really need it, knock me out.
During a flight, yeah. It's good.
Oh, I'm definitely a drinker. But I can't even drink anymore like that. It's so embarrassing.
It's not. It's
It
really
is,
not.
but it isn't. It is
It's not.
because I mean it's not, but it feels like it is because. But now I'm a cheap date. You're welcome to my boyfriend.
Also, a lot of
But
people that say that's embarrassing, they have an alcohol problem. I don't care. You could say the same thing with people who smoke weed.
well, I what I'm trying to say is like before I could drink quite a bit and I liked it because I felt like I could hang. I could hang, right? Air quote. But now it like I just need to be and I this is kind of my request now is as I'm drinking I need to continue eating otherwise I'm not going to last. Like I get drunk way too fast now. And I think it might be, which is like kind of a good thing, I guess. Earlier this year, actually, kudos to me. I never talked or did or posted it or anything, but I went on like a 3 month cleanse of like no alcohol. It was almost a full 3 months. I think it was like a week short or something of no alcohol. Me and my boyfriend decided to do that, and my guy didn't even last a full month. He did like a full 3 weeks. I think it was like a couple days short of like a month, and I gave him so much for it. But I lasted like a whole 3 months, and honestly, did it do anything for me? Absolutely not. Did I like? I'm not even that much of a drinker anyway. But it was like kind of a good reset cleanse on like the way I would drink, I guess. But again, it wasn't even that crazy. But I feel like ever since then, my tolerance is little to nothing. The other day I went out with my girlfriends and I had a drink and a shot and I was like buzzing. I was like, I need to eat, and I ate, and then it was fine. And I had a mocktail, and then I went home. But yeah, so I guess it's kind of nice. I could see why people do like the cleanse and then maybe never drink again in their lives. Like I could totally see that, or have a drink here and there. And I think that's where I'm at. Like I could just do a drink here and there. I don't need to drink to get drunk anymore unless it's a special occasion. But the after effects as you get older is so true. And I know it's true, but oh my, embarrassing. Anyway, it should go without saying. The after effects is like now it takes a whole day plus for you to get over your hangover.
Like you're fine.
You feel a pit in your stomach, and you got a crazy migraine. Can't look at light. Can't do anything. Feels like you're not even ready to eat yet. At least for me. But man, it aged me.
Yeah. If you were to disappear and start a new life, what would your new name be and your backstory?
LOL. When you said name, I thought of so once upon a time I used to have like, you know how everyone's got a stage name? I had like a name for when I was drinking, as if I ever used it or went drinking that crazy. It was Jessica. Don't know why. I don't know what my stage name, my new name would go by. Like if I had to start over and run away right now, is that what you mean? LOL. I'd probably just be like Marabella. I don't know. I don't have any other name that I like super like or anything. Aaliyah? I don't know.
Alea.
I don't look like Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Alea? That's cute.
Sure. Yeah.
If I ever change my name and you'd ever hear from me disappear and I make so much money off of this, Alea. But now what's the point? Because now you know.
Yeah. Actually, what? Different question. What?
I didn't get to answer the rest of it though. What would my backstory be? I don't know yet, but go ahead.
What other name do you think would fit us?
You? I don't know. I don't know what my backstory would be. That's a really good question.
I don't know either. I was just kind of asking.
That's a good one. We'll think about that. We'll bring it up on the podcast, the next one.
Yeah. Do you want
My turn. Ooh, if you could give me one piece of advice, what would it be? I don't know if I want to hear this.
Seek therapy.
Damn.
Respectfully. I think in general everyone needs therapy.
Okay. That's on the goals. All right. Chill. Damn.
What's one of the many? I would say regulating your emotions when you're upset.
Ouch. Yeah. That's a good one. No, I definitely need to.
Because you pick up a tone.
It's definitely something I need to talk to with my therapist. I get upset and I get really upset. Yeah. But damn.
You're not going to answer for me?
What piece of advice would I give you? I don't know if I really have one. Just because.
I'm perfect.
No. Oh, okay. I got a couple actually now that you said that. Um, a piece of advice I'd give you, I think it would be, because this is something I wish someone would have told
Start
me.
getting into investments.
Yeah,
Start
that
getting
too,
into
but we don't
your
need to
Roth
get into the.
IRA.
Yeah, we don't need to get into the financials. Yeah, mine would be like get your life together and get your money straight.
Yeah.
And save and buy a house. You could literally rack up so much money and, buy a house ASAP,
I
Rocky.
just feel like my vibe is more condo.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like just chill. And I was like,
No.
cringy.
No.
That's fine, but just save your money and own something, equity,
I think
like assets. But that wasn't my advice. My one piece of advice you didn't ask for would be I want you to go out there and like live your life. Like in my early 20s, and I was like in such like that's another podcast for another day. I was in such a different space in my life than I think most 20-year-olds are in, and I just wish I would have lived more authentically, more I don't care, and just like
you don't
went
think I
out
live like that.
and adventured my life more. You what?
What do you mean by that?
Like I wish I would have gone out more. I wish I would have like been more adventurous and not cared about how I looked or felt and made more friends. I wish I would have like done more trips. I wish I would have like gone out and just like.
Okay, but that's kind of hard to do in general because most 20-year-olds are broke.
No, there's definitely some people, and like even in high school, that just like were free for a weekend and they'd be at like they'd be hiking, not hiking, but they'd be like out, and I never did that. I was always so worried about
My
like
high school
studying.
was tainted with COVID, so I didn't really get that experience.
But I mean, even now, like you don't spend a lot of your weekends out or anything, and like I wish I would have done that out in my 20s.
I would
I think
do that if a lot of my friends weren't in college right now. Now that this next year is coming up, they're graduating.
But
So I feel like next year I'll definitely.
But you don't always need friends. Like you could go, I mean, there's solo adventures and maybe that's your type of personality, cause same. But I wish someone would have told me like, go out there and have fun and go see the world.
Mm-hmm.
Go find your favorite thrift shop. Go find your favorite coffee shop type thing. Like,
I don't care for coffee.
you get the point. Like go out there and like find your favorite spots to do stuff. Go find holes in the wall. Love that.
What would someone have to do for you to never talk to them again?
Oh, I got a couple people like that in my life. You said, what would someone have to do for me to never talk to them in my life?
Mm-hmm.
Never talk to them again?
Mm-hmm.
Some easy ones that come to mind would be like disrespecting my family. It's crazy. Goodbye. I don't need that energy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a big one, and I've had that happen. What else? Probably cheat on me. Easy.
Yeah. Actually, I can't even say that I've taken back a cheater. Guys, I've grown.
Honestly, same. So I think that's it. Those are the easy ones that come to mind. What would be for you?
I feel like in general, if our morals don't align, I don't see the point of having a relationship, especially when it comes to morals not aligning. Disrespect for family, disrespect for me.
And I think this could be a conversation for a later time, but don't you think you can have conversations? Maybe not be, I guess you said to not ever talk to them again because do you feel like you can have conversations with people who have opposing views with you?
Mm-hmm. I just wouldn't have a relationship with you. And I would be very distant from you. I wouldn't even really say you were an acquaintance. I'm like, yeah, I know them. But especially when it comes to politics, now, that's something that is not even negotiable for me. Because that has to do a lot with my rights, my family's rights, and just our community in general.
Mm-hmm.
And
stand on it.
Yeah.
I understand that. I think I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep this in or like how I'll be viewed for it, but part of me is like, I don't think I'm a neutral person. I think I definitely have my viewpoints and where I stand on things, but I can definitely still respect and have a conversation with someone that has the opposing views. Do I think then that'd be my bestie? Probably not, but I do know people and loved ones that have opposing views for me, and like I don't know. It is tricky, but I don't know.
It's not that tricky for me. I don't.
Okay, well, for you.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, I don't.
and that's how you choose to have your relationships and your things, and that's okay. That is your life you're living. Could you date an Android user?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot. That sounds so superficial, but I literally cannot.
No.
And my biggest point is because if I want it, like, I'm so used to FaceTiming. So do I have to download Skype to talk to you and see your face? Like, I can't do it. I just can't. The green bubbles just annoy me. Like when you have like those big group chats and then there's just that one Android user that the whole thing is green now because of that one person. I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't care. And what do you think about men who post like new puppies?
Oh,
or like
men who post
cats
new puppies and cats
and like kittens.
I had such a bad stigma with like men who posted cats were gay.
Oh, I think it's performative.
Yeah, I knew you would have that stance. I don't know how to feel about it. I can't tell. I don't know a lot of men that
men that post puppies. Attention, men that post cats. You're performative.
Personally, I don't care. My boyfriend doesn't have any pets, so I'm good here. Like, I don't really care. I think I don't know. I think it definitely. Do you think there's a type or like it says something about you if the guy owns all cats or the guy owns all dogs? A little bit.
All dogs, just like
normal man, whatever.
You're just like a hyper person. All cats.
Hyper? How does that make you hyper?
Because a lot of dogs, you gotta like always be taking them all out. Like you need to be active and stuff like that. Plus, like in general, dogs just like most dogs just like love everyone. So like it's not really hard to win over a dog. You can give them a treat. You can sometimes just like be there.
Those little ones.
Okay, that's different. But like cats have boundaries, and that's why a lot of people don't like cats.
She stands on her cats.
I feel like if you don't like cats, it's a red flag.
Oh well, then call me a red flag. I don't love cats. Kittens are cute, but I just don't love cats. I'm not a cat person. I think cats. If a guy has all cats, it gives. I think. And I low-key a little hate it right now just because someone I dated previously had 2 cats. Cats were cute. Loved the cats. But I don't care for him anymore, obviously. He's annoying, blah, blah, blah. The very few that I did know that had, like, only cats, they definitely had a softer side to them.
See, that's a performative part.
But I don't know. I mean, I'm fine. That's fine. You can have that opinion. But, like, the way, like, even in the example that I do know, of that person who owned those 2 cats, like while they're a guy and macho and had their moments, they definitely also were a lot, like compared to most of the guys I had talked to or whatever, like they had a softer side to them. My opinion. Sure. You also don't date guys, so. Yeah. What would you say is your greatest accomplishment? I don't know. I haven't got there yet.
Literally. I don't know. Working on my mental health, graduating high school.
Nice, that's a win.
Getting my license, having a car. Like those seem so like small and like everyone does it, but a lot of people don't.
Oh yeah, no, a lot of people don't even have those things.
Yeah. A lot of people don't even graduate high school. So
I know.
Or they graduate like not even on time. Thankfully I was able to graduate on time.
I came across a client that dropped out of high school and she was like, you know, had just dropped out of high school like within the last year or so, and I was like, wow. And it didn't seem, I couldn't remember, to be honest, the full story, but I just remember like asking, because normal like under 18-year-olds, I just be like, oh, where do you go to school, like just trying to make conversation as I'm working. And they were like, no, yeah, I dropped out of high school. And I was like, oh, okay. And I just try not to like be like, why? But
You don't know people's circumstances. Yeah.
No, for sure. That's what I'm saying. But yeah.
What about you?
Biggest accomplishment, I think for sure at the time it was high school, and then you did college, and college was a big one for me. But honestly, I would say, and not that there's anything big recently that's happened in my life, but I feel like I'm just pretty proud of like this person I'm becoming, because I'm a lot happier, I'm a lot different, and I'm still trying to evolve, right? I think that's the point of life. I am enjoying who I'm becoming and still trying to evolve into. But I think through all these circumstances and the cards I was dealt with at a young age, I'm pretty proud of where I'm at now, because it could have been a lot worse. A little drama, but I mean, it's partially true. Yeah.
Ooh.
There's one thing that our cousin does. It's like the Hannah Montana noise. Ooh, yeah. It's really funny. She does it better than I do. I gotta have her record it for me one time.
You think ketchup is a smoothie?
Ew, no. Ketchup is not a smoothie.
But
Ketchup is a condiment.
You blend it up, though.
Okay, wouldn't you say that with everything? Is mustard a smoothie?
What do you make mustard out of?
Like eggs, tuna, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so is mustard a smoothie?
It's like a funny jokey question.
I don't want to think of. I don't want to. I take everything too serious. That should be my advice. Don't take shit too serious. I know. I need to have more fun in my life. Do you believe in one love, one soulmate?
No.
Damn.
I think you can grow into it. I don't think one love, one soulmate is a thing. I think you can grow into being someone's soulmate.
Wow, very, very mature. I hate when people say mature. Very mature of you.
I feel like in general, like, especially with who I've been talking to recently, it's like everything that we've talked about, like, we both just agree on everything. So it's been so easy.
Could be a good and bad thing, but yeah.
We haven't, like, really had any fights that have been, like, morally concerning or, like, something that we don't agree on or, like, anything like that. Like, I feel like it's pretty easy to find someone like that. I feel like if you have to butt heads with your partner, it's just, like, if you want to, you know, go through those trials, tribulations, sure. But I feel like in general, love should be easy. It shouldn't really be hard. So in general, like, people do mess up. Like, they do have little moments. So I wouldn't say, like, oh my God, like, she's perfect for me. But, like, you can grow into being a good partner. You can grow into being someone's soulmate.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's life, yeah. But I think, I don't know. I believe that you can have obviously many loves, because obviously by the time you get married, you've experienced love. You may have already fallen in love before.
I also think, like, you can have, like, soulmates in other ways, like platonic soulmates.
Yeah,
like, I would say
best friend soulmates.
Yeah, I would say my best friend is my platonic soulmate.
Cute. I hope that at the end of when we get married, babe, that I can just be like, that is my soulmate. I don't think I've ever called anyone that before.
Yeah, bye.
I mean, for sure I think I've had a couple loves in my life.
I did have an ex call me, like, their home, and that felt really good. But that was a horrible relationship.
Starts crying. Oh.
Yeah. So.
Wow. Yeah.
My girl gets mad at me. What?
You've already experienced that, yeah.
Huh? She called you what?
What's it called? That's funny. I was also thinking of this question of, like, imagine you get married. You get, you do all life together, and then your partner dies, like in your 60s or in your 70s. Do you stop there because you've already spent so much life with that person?
Yeah.
Or do you, goes to the grave.
Yeah.
I'm going right after you a couple years later. Yeah. Or do you, like, find companionship and find another love and find another soulmate? I also find that's beautiful. I don't know. I don't want to be faithful because I'd want my partner to do that. But I'm also like, I wouldn't want my
I
partner
just really
to
wouldn't
live.
see the point, honestly.
What
Like,
do you mean?
honestly, like, you know, like the Golden Bachelor.
Yeah.
Personally, I think that shit is so stupid.
I
Like,
loved it.
honestly, just die alone. Like,
Oh
cause
my.
like I get it. Like, let's say like you widow very young. Okay, sure, that's
Or
fine.
even if you widow old, that's what I was gonna say. I think it's also beautiful to like find companionship and find like love again after that. People deserve that if they want that.
Sure,
But I think that's very cute and sweet.
sure. I just don't see it. Cause
Hater.
I don't know. I feel like if I've spent like, let's say I married my partner when I was like 30, and we were together for like 40 years. Like, that was my soulmate. Like, I feel like I would also just like,
If
honestly,
you're
I feel like I
30,
would
40
pass
years,
away.
yeah, you're 70 at that point.
Yeah, I feel like I would die of heartbreak like a couple years later, honestly.
Or, gosh.
Yeah. Or if so, I would just be single. What's the point?
Yeah.
What am I going to do? I'm 70. The hell? Have you crashed your car?
Yeah. Was that just to get that out of me? Damn. Yeah, unintentionally. It was a really bad story. So it started everything, to be honest.
Yeah, your back pain?
No, but like my whole life changed after that car accident.
Really? I don't really know about it.
Yeah, well, let me tell you the story. Are we ready? This is going to be 30 minutes alone. Long story short, I fell asleep at the wheel. And
Oh, I
then,
do remember that.
yeah, it's the only car crash I've ever really been in. So I fell asleep at the wheel driving home. I was literally like an exit away. It was crazy. I fell asleep at the wheel. And this was like, mind you, like 12 years ago, maybe? No, 12. Yeah, somewhere around there, 10, 12 years ago. Fell asleep at the wheel. Literally fell asleep. And then I just remember waking up and I heard like the biggest scratch of my life, starting from the headlight all the way to the tail light, completely dented and scratched, like just one straight line. And then it was definitely God, I swear. And then I just like, it freaked me out. So I stepped on the brake and I just remember literally my whole body just like jolting. And I woke up at that point. And I remember like my hands were kind of like still on the wheel, like kind of still positioned, you know, sitting and driving. And then I just remember like waking up freaking out. And it was a concrete like barricade. I remember waking up to that. And then I was freaking out, and like more so over anything that I cared about at the time, because this was a brand new car that my dad gifted me, is I just cared about the car. Like I didn't care anything about my life. I didn't even think about if I hit anybody, anything, because I just remember waking up. It was like super late at night, and all I cared about was the car and what happened to it, because I just knew it was gonna like I'd be dead if the car, anything happened to the car, type of moment. And I just remember coming out of the car and I was like, oh my God, maybe I can scrape this off. No, obviously baby girl wasn't coming off. But that was what started everything. It was like what started some of the worst few years of my life. It was really bad. I had one big car accident. Yeah, hopefully my last, knock on wood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been in a car accident?
Kind of.
What? I was literally about to be like, no. When have you been in a car accident?
It wasn't a car accident. It was like a little. So I was coming home. It was nighttime. I was coming home, and then there was this. I swear to God, it was just this dark car, and he was like really out, and I was trying to turn in before this car was coming. So I turned in. He was so far out, I scraped his like car a little bit. This
When
is with
was
my
this?
red car, the one I have now. Yeah, I I was
When
like
was this?
like a couple. It was like a while ago.
You've only had the car for less than a year.
I've had it longer than a year.
Barely a year. If that.
It's been over a year now. Uh,
Barely a year.
yeah, but that had happened, and there was obviously no damage to his car. I looked at it. I gave him my insurance. I gave him my information. I also gave him like Theo's information, and everything. There was no damage
You
to his
never
car
told me. You're crazy.
because I was scared, and I was like, they're gonna get mad at me because I didn't have my license at the time, and I was like,
So not too long ago.
Yeah. So yeah, nothing ever happened. He never
went to Theo or anything?
No. Because there was no damage to his car. It was like, I think there's a little scrape on my car.
That's crazy.
But again,
it's my first time hearing this story along with you guys. Jesus Christ, you're fake for that one.
yeah,
to be honest.
I didn't want anyone to get mad at me.
Yeah, but I would hope. What a sad sister moment. I would hope you'd be able to tell me when that kind of thing happens, no matter how shitty it is.
Well, I didn't want to mention it to you or mom because
Anyway,
mom
goodbye.
had always mentioned, you're gonna get in a crash if you don't have your license.
And looky here what happened, babes.
Yeah, that happened. I didn't want to get in trouble. Sorry, you guys aren't welcoming. Or like, not welcoming, like.
This has been a Trash Marisol podcast.
But nothing had ever happened. He never reported anything because there was literally no damage to his car. I took a picture of it. I deleted it by now. It's gone.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was sweating it because I had given him my number and I gave him like Theo's information and everything. He never texted back. He was literally a man about it and he didn't say anything about it.
Good, thank God.
Yeah. But there was no damage to his car, so.
Okay, last question for me. I have like 2 that I'm kind of struggling between, but we can just end it on a light note.
I feel like a weight was lifted off my shoulder, guys.
I hate it. I literally hate it here. I'm so over this podcast, to be honest. Just kidding. If you could travel to any destination in the world and you don't have to worry about money, where would it be and why?
Jamaica.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I
Nice.
really want to go there.
10 out of 10 recommend. I love it there.
Yeah. I think it's purely because of the photos you've taken.
Really? That's cute.
Beaches
Love that I inspired that for you.
Are beautiful.
To die
The
for.
culture is obviously beautiful.
POC everywhere in sight.
It's
Beautiful.
That too.
Food's good.
Exactly.
The culture is so, I love the accents. It's just so fun and friendly and inviting.
Mm-hmm.
But also I was like in a resort. So
Yeah.
maybe they just wanted my money.
Yeah. But I would love to go there, like, obviously in a resort aspect. But if I were to, like, be friendly with anyone that was from there, I would love to see what, like, foreigners do. No, foreigners.
Keep that in there. Foreigners is crazy. You're the foreigner, bitch.
I'm the foreigner. I would love to see
crazy.
what,
The natives.
there we go.
Oh my
the natives
God. I'm
do.
so woke. I'm cultured.
Girl, I just fumbled a word. Relax.
Calling the people themselves foreigners.
Yeah, I would love to see what the natives do. Like, I would love to go to, like, spots that they just know are good.
Like the holes in the wall. I'd be down to see that.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Okay, my turn.
You've basically gone everywhere else you want to go.
Okay, let's clear something up, shall we? Hold on.
I feel like I would just love to go to any place in general that, like, isn't, like, England. Like, it doesn't just have a bunch of white people. Like, I want to be where the POC is at.
Yeah. If I had a spot, I could go anywhere in the world, wouldn't have to worry about money. Low-key is kind of what I'm going to do for my birthday. Teaser. Maybe I mentioned this in the last podcast. I can't even remember. Maybe not. But this is like wish is I've always wanted to be in the islands and I want to have a water bungalow moment. I deserve that. I'm trying to do that for my dirty 30. I just can't wait. It's all I'm looking forward to.
That shit is just too expensive.
Okay, well,
like,
one of these days when I make
$2,000 a night.
when I make really good money,
Insane.
I just can't wait to blow it on that, just to have the experience. I'm partially gonna do that for my birthday. Not saying I'm gonna be spending $2,000 a night on a water bungalow. I'm gonna find the cheapest of the cheapest water bungalow because I can't on this salary. I cannot. But I just want, and I've been saying that I just want it just for a couple of nights, like maybe the day before, day after. Day of and day after of my birthday. I just want the pictures. I want to have a moment. I want to see, I want to feel it, experience it, and cross it off my list and be really happy with it. But I want to be somewhere fun, like Fiji, Bora Bora, St. Lucia, Barbados. Those are some of the countries I'm going to consider. We're looking at like tickets, flights, and like the season. Because another thing to consider is the time of year when my birthday is. Is tornado? No, is it it's hurricane season. So scared. But I'm also like, oh, it might be really cheap. So let's try it.
My kid's stuck in a hurricane, guys.
Right? Just live. Imagine. I'd be so sad, but I'd be like, damn, I survived through. But that's what I would do. That's one spot for sure. But I have so many travel destination spots I really want to hit before I go.
Yeah, I have a friend that's from the Philippines, and she constantly goes all the time with her mom and dad. And I would love to ask her like where to go.
Yeah.
And possibly go at the same time as her, and she could show me around.
I would die to go to the Philippines. I love going to islands. Islands is such my vibe. But also, oh yeah, with this question, the last thing I'll say with it is I definitely love and look forward to learning other cultures. Like I would love to go to different parts of like Africa. I would love to go to Australia. I would love to go to like Antarctica, not really, but like Alaska. Like I want to go see the different lives, cultures, food, people.
Australia
It's
is
so
like
fascinating.
so like animals, because like their animals are just like
Crazy animals and
huge.
Insects. Yeah. But
you
I would
know
love
there's
to.
like a spider season.
Ew.
Like, no, I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think that wraps it up. That was 10 questions each. Let's see if we can get this under an hour. I feel like this is going to be like 40 minutes. Even if that's a win for us, because shoot, I'm a chatterbox. That's why you're here. I hope. Thanks. Any last words?
No.
I kind of want to do one of two things. I want to be like, oh, because it's okay if you don't fully watch all of this, but if you do, please go ahead and leave. What emoji should we put?
Chat. No.
I know. I
Chat.
felt like
Can we get a plain emoji in the chat?
plain emojis. If you made it to the end of the video, please put a plain emoji so I know you made it and I'll know you're a real one. Thank you so much. Also, I told Belenna, my boyfriend, this, that once we hit these milestone markers, I want to do a giveaway. I want to give away like, I mean, it's $100 is $100 to who, but I want to like give away things. I want to be like, thank you so much for this milestone. Here's a gift card to your favorite place. Here's XYZ. I think that would be so much fun. And it's a tax write-off. As if I have a lot of expenses yet. But I would love to do that. I think it'd be fun. I think that makes it more exciting. And who doesn't love winning something?
Tax write-off for $100.
Well, it could add up. I would love to do, like, it'd be so cool if this just grew exponentially. So please follow, subscribe, like, all the things. But, like, to be doing something every month, I'd be down.
Sure.
Once a month. So... Anyway, if you have any ideas, you want to be part of that, maybe by the time I post this, I'll come up with like a little giveaway or something, and then we'll just post it there and let's see what happens. I think it's fun. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I had fun. This is good. I think I like these random rambles. Gets us to talk about different things and get to know about a car crash you've had. I'm not going to let that one go.
Incident wasn't a crash.
I'm not going to get over that for like the next week.
I know.
Anyway.
Oh my god. I have a skull panda I can open. Mystery box.
Oh my god. Here we go. We don't have time for this. She has. It was really cute. We were supposed to film this like earlier this week and then the audio didn't work. So here we go. Okay, for those that don't know, show us what that is because I don't even know what that is. What is it called? Why'd you get it?
So Pop Mart has like obviously a little mystery.
Pop Mart at the store?
Yes. Just a brand. It's just a company.
What is it called?
Pop Mart.
No, the brand.
Oh. It's Pop Mart.
That's just Pop Mart? I
Yes.
thought Pop Mart was just like the name of the store.
Yeah, that's the brand.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just like a different like variation of like the different mystery boxes they have. This one's Skull Panda. This is like a little bit more.
Is that a video game? Is that like what is it?
It's just little collectibles like Labubu's, like
sure, Lafufus.
Yeah, like Schmitzkys or however you pronounce them.
Mm-hmm.
I got a Schmitzky before, and my girl had got it for me, and it's a little shy guy, which I think is perfect for me because I am a bit shy. And yeah, my girl's coming soon, and I got her this.
Your
and
girl. Explain.
My girl. Anyways,
Boring.
so yeah, I got her one. Which one do I want? I really want the one that's just on the box. It's called the bamboo. One I don't want.
Watch you get that one, I'll die.
I don't know. They're kind of all cool. I feel like I wouldn't really want the moss or the root. Here, you can look at it. And then there's like a mystery one that's like 1 in 100 something.
Me being a girl, I like the snow one.
I thought you'd like the moon one.
Where's the moon? Courtyard, the moon. Or the spring, or the scene. The bridge is funny.
I like all of them. Those are just the ones that I don't like.
You know what this reminds me of? Hold on, sorry. You know
Vanilla mace.
What? No.
Oh,
It reminds me when you used to do those little balls of
mini brands.
mini brands. I love that. I still have them.
We should
love
do
to
that again.
Yeah.
On the pod.
But the thing is like, what am I gonna do with those mini brands? You know?
They're just
give them
fun
away.
little collectibles.
Yeah, the giveaways mini brands. My open mini brand.
I just think it's fun, like, that women can enjoy, like, collecting toys again. Like, it's a cute little niche thing.
It is cute.
And yeah.
Opens it ugly.
Okay. I don't want to read the card. I think I got the moon.
Oh, love that it's in a bag so you can't see. Close your eyes. Not Max looking to see if it's a treat. Oh,
Where is it? I don't know. It is the moon. Yay.
cute.
She's so cute.
You should do a close up so we
It
can
is
see.
the moon.
Or we'll insert a picture.
Yeah. When it's put together.
Not you putting her hair on.
Is this her hair?
Looks like her hair.
Is that how you put it on? I don't know.
I don't either.
I think so. Okay. Cute.
Imagine we were recording this entire
This,
time.
it usually tells you which one you got.
Oh,
That's why I
nice.
didn't want to look at this. Cute.
The ASMR moment. Get it? Why should take away the wrapping? Just show the toy.
Yay.
Nice.
She's adorable.
Okay, on next week's episode, we'll do another one. Maybe I'll do a mini brand. That's fun.
All right. Finally been waiting a week to open this.
Loki. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. It does make me so happy and giddy to see an extra follower. I think we're like at 50 followers, I think, on my little Instagram podcast. And then I'm still like under 20 subscribers on YouTube. It's okay.
Yeah, guys, you need to get over there.
What is going on? Yeah, please hop over there. Just give it a little subscribe. Please. Watch the videos. I can't do it without you. But thank you for subscribing. Thanking you ahead of time for the like, the comment, the share. And we'll do this again. You'll see me soon. I'm going to do I don't know if it's like a Mystery Crime Monday, but that video is coming soon and I'm very excited about this case. Let's see how we do. Take care and be safe out there. Bye.
Bye. Gee whiz.